Here's pre-calc. It's problem number 2-78. It says let f of x equal 2x plus 3 and h of x equal x minus 3 over 2. Use function composition to determine if f and h are inverse functions. How can you check your answer graphically? Okay, so I have to use composition. So I'm going to compose my two functions. I'm going to say f of h of x, and hopefully when I plug h of x into f of x, I will just get out an x, because h of x will, or f of x will undo everything that h of x has done to the x, if that makes any sense. So I write out my f function with the empty spot where I'm going to plug h of x in. So I'm going to go 2 times, this is where I'm going to put my x, 2x plus 3. See, I just wrote f of x down. That's 2x plus 3. But instead of x, I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to plug h of x in. That's what this notation means. So this is x minus 3 over 2. Now it turns out that we can undo this really easily because these 2's cancel out. And then I'll just get x minus 3 plus 3. Well, the 3's cancel out, and then I just have x. So f of h of x equals x. And then let's use function composition, and let's find what h of f of x equals. So now I'm saying this notation says that I'm going to plug f of x into the h function. So I'm going to write down my h function with an empty spot to plug my x in, or to plug something in for x. So this empty spot right here, that's the x minus 3, see x minus 3. I'm going to plug something in there, and what I'm going to plug in there is f of x. f of x is 2x plus 3. And so 2x, I really didn't need the parentheses in this particular case. 2x plus 3 minus 3 is just 2x. And 2 divided by 2 is 1, so I got x. So in both cases, the composition of functions, they undid each other. So that means that they are inverses. And then if I were to look at the graph would reflect across the line y equals x. The graphs would reflect across the line y equals x, and that's this diagonal line right here. They'd have like reflectional symmetry across this line if I were to graph both of those. Yeah, and you can check that out on Desmos if you want to. You can actually put those both on Desmos and see whether they reflect across that line. They will.